Yes, I am in a room where music is often recorded.
That's awesome. And can
Yeah.
we assume that you're in San Disco Reggaefornia right now?
Oh my gosh. You are correct, sir.
Good. I'm a big fan of
Yeah.
yours.
You're
So
invited.
Nikki is here.
We're borderline stalker, but I mean, in the most
No.
loving kind of way,
No,
not
no,
like
no.
creepy kind of way. Just
Yeah.
like he wants to send you birthday cards
Yeah.
and
Well, you are, and I mean this wholeheartedly and not inside. You are very much a fabric of my life throughout all the albums and the music and my wife and I and the whole thing. So it's really great. Yeah. Look at see,
I know I'm
it's
telling
sincere. I'm
you.
being yes, it is.
That's so sweet. Thank you so very much.
I will get one thing out of the way before we really get into it.
Yeah.
So this is a true story. In college, I was at the theater school at Illinois State, right? And they let
Okay.
you can submit if you want to perform a show or write a play or whatever. So I wrote a show that I called Eyes Open, right? And what it was I played the Curbside Prophet, and I took a bunch of the songs off of your early work and
Amazing.
strung them together into like a love story that I never gave you any money for. So I thank you for letting me do that as a stage production.
Wonderful. You know, people ask me all the time if I'd ever write a musical. So if I do, I'll call you and
Please.
we'll string all those songs together the
Yeah.
way you did.
There's
Yeah.
at least a one act waiting for you out there. But you've done
Love it.
Broadway. I mean, with your friend Sarah Bareilles
I
before.
did. I didn't do any of the
Yeah.
heavy lifting. I didn't do any of the writing. Just some singing and dancing,
I
you know?
just showed up. I'm a sing and dance man. That's me.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it. Will you ever go back?
Oh, I
If
would.
invited?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. It was like being on a retreat for singing and
Yeah.
dancing. You know, it's like, hey, we're gonna go do a workshop 7 days a week. We're gonna sing and dance. And it was great. I didn't have to think about my set list or what hat I was gonna wear. Uh, I was somebody else, you know, that
Yeah.
was great. I love that.
That's great. That's fantastic.
So I've been taunting Chris for a couple weeks now because I was fortunate enough to be able to hear the new song.
Yeah.
I love it. Feel like dancing. And I'm like,
Yeah.
he's like, what's it going to be? Like, because I didn't tell him anything at first. He's like, is it going to be like, I'm yours? Is it going to be slow? It's going to be upbeat. I'm like, you're going to love it. It is. It's like, it's fun. It's goofy. Have you cut the video for it yet?
Yeah, we caught a video about 3 weeks ago. It comes out today, Wednesday, February 15th.
Wow.
And the video, if I'm not mistaken, you did a one cut like choreography through dance hall. Is that right?
Yeah, you know, after doing Broadway, you know, you got to just go, go, go. So yeah, we did a one-shot video. That was my dream. Was like, let's just from start to finish, let's just dance through somewhere.
Yeah.
And that somewhere ended up being a country club that we found that let us make all kinds of a mess there that day. So it's in a way, it's kind of like a little Caddyshack. It's like a scene from Caddyshack that didn't make it into the movie.
Oh, I
So
love that.
Perfect.
cruising around this country club, just interacting and dancing for no reason. There's no narrative. There's no reason. I just feel like dancing, and that's the video.
That's
Bet.
awesome. I love that.
Yes. And
Yeah.
so you were at Northern Island not too long ago, and then you're coming back to a place that it was one of my favorite places, one of my favorite shows and venues you've ever been at, Ravinia. I
Yeah, this
cannot
is
wait to have you
amazing.
back.
I love that venue so much. I love the all day feeling that you get because people camp out in the park and in the lawn surrounding Ravinia. It's such a magical spot. So yeah, I'm very thrilled to be coming back there this summer.
August 2nd is the date.
Yeah,
on that.
August 2nd. Mark your
Wow.
calendars. So the new album is coming out June 23rd. Mystical, Magical, Rhythmical, Radical Ride. Did I nail it?
Yeah.
Crushed
You
it.
nailed it.
Crushed it, dude. Crushed
Like
it.
a fan. You nailed
Forget
it like
about
a
it,
true
yeah.
fan.
Now the new single though, it does have more because I heard I've heard the clips on Instagram. Which by the way, you're a hell of a barista. When did that start?
Oh. Funny enough, when I was doing Broadway in New York, I was frequenting a coffee shop about a block away, and I kept asking questions like, "How'd you get it so creamy? How'd you get the milk to do that? Why is it so good?" And after so many questions, the guy said, "Why don't you just come back and I'll teach you?" So I was going back between shifts and learning how to be a barista. In fact, by the time I finished my Broadway run, I was even pulling drinks in between the matinee and the evening show. I'd run to the coffee shop and I'd be making mochas and cappuccinos and lattes. I just love it. I love coffee. I love the craft of being a barista.
Did
But
anybody ever clock you at the coffee shop? Were they ever like, "Aren't you Jason Mraz?"
oh
Like,
yeah, all the time. And they just assumed that the theater was doing some promotion with the
oh,
coffee shop. I was like, yeah, okay. You can call it that, but I just love coffee.
better than the opposite. They're like, "Man,
Yeah.
I guess after I'm yours
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the
Ooh,
remedy
Yeah.
and have it all
The
and
avocado farm.
dang, man."
yeah.
What's happening?
But it's actually because of those things, because of the remedy and I'm yours and I won't give up and have it all. It's like I have the luxury of time and the joy of like pursuing interests and hobbies and such as learning to be a barista that I don't think I ever would have had the time to do that if I were always like on the hustle, on the go, 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 you know?
So I saw you describe the new album as it's like more of a dance album or something of that sort. Is that true? Because I remember hearing way back when, maybe in the like Mr. A to Z days, you tried to pitch doing like a funk or disco album or something way back. I might have made that up. Is that true? And also, so this is more of a dance forward record this time around?
I would say side A is dance forward and side B is a little more introspective and reserved, but not entirely. We mixed it up, but yes, it is dance forward. We're leading with a dance single called "I Feel Like Dancing." I think every album I try for this, I really do, but my heart is always mid tempo, down tempo. Um, but we figured it out this time, and it feels good because for me also every time I make a record I've got to do something new. I've got to do something that I haven't done yet and still reach into musical areas that I hadn't touched yet. And at 45 years old now, I've still not released like a proper dance track, and I thought this is the medicine I need at 45. I need to see if I can really do this and if I can just come out and be fully expressed and shake my groove thing. So mystical, magical, rhythmical, radical ride is dance forward. Yes, it is dance forward, but it's really about the album's about personal expression, acceptance, and some time travel because we're all getting older.
Look at this. I love it. Did being hopped up on all the coffee have anything to do with it?
Very much so.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Well, yeah, in the day right now, there's a lot of songs and there's a lot of TikToks and a lot of 10-second songs. You're an artist, so we're so excited to have you and everything that you bring back with us here in August.
This is fantastic.
Yay. Thanks. I'll be bringing all my 10-second songs to the Ravinia.
Oh, please. Yeah.
And we'll be doing the extended version of all those 10-second songs.
Yes, the TikToks.
It'll be great. It's going to be an awesome 2-minute show.
Yes.
It's going to blow your mind. It's going to go through the whole catalog. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
I don't want to keep you too long. I could talk to you all day, and I know I don't want to ruin your day. But I would ask one more thing. Are like all your friends coming on tour, like Toka and Raining Jane? Are they coming with you on this tour?
Everybody's coming. The Groove Line Horns, Molly Miller, Raining Jane, Toka Rivera. You know, we're a huge ensemble. It's hard for me to leave home without them.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very excited, man. Well, we're pumped. I can't wait to hear the whole album.
Yes. And thank you for taking the time to do this. Since we've been doing the morning show together, I've been like, we got to get Jason Mraz on the phone for you, Chris.
Hey.
He's such a huge fan. This is really exciting.
This is really wonderful. We've met here or there throughout mix events of yore, but this is cool to just chat with you one-on-one, and this is really exciting. So thank you for taking time with us.
Of course. Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, man. You bet.
And we will see you in August at Ravinia, and we're gonna play your song. What do you think of that?
Oh my gosh, I'd be thrilled. You might be the first. You might be the first.
Let's do it.
We might be. Let's go.
It's a good way to warm up Chicago right now. All right. Well, awesome. Jason Mraz, the new single, Feel Like Dancing. Thanks so much. We're looking forward to the new album, June 23rd. And then we'll see you in August at Ravinia.
June 23rd is my birthday. And August 2nd, I'll be at Ravinia.
And it's somebody's birthday. And they're gonna love it.
That's right. That's right. You know, when I was a little kid, I used to call into my radio show. It was called the Top 5 at 10. And they play the top 5 songs at 10 p.m. And I would call every night so that I could introduce some of the songs.
Oh, no way.
Like, this is Biz Marquee with Just a Friend on Q94's Top 5 at 10.
Dude.
Yeah.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous that we will lose our jobs now because we could just have Mraz do it.
That's true. I'm pursuing other interests. So I might be disc jockeying soon.
Yeah, watch out. Dude, you got to, everybody else, you got to have a podcast. Everybody has a podcast. Is that next for you?
Almost, except my podcast mic broke this
morning.
Oh, no. Can't podcast without SM7.
Right. So. Awesome. Well, thank you so much again, Jason. I really appreciate it.
Thank you both.
And we'll
Thanks,
see
man.
you.
Talking to you this morning.
Yeah,
Thank
great
you
to talk
much.
to you. Thanks for the time. Take care.
You got it. Thanks.